자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 19 토론토 류현진 대 시애틀 키쿠치 유세이 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 지난번에 도전했다가 키쿠치한테 완전 당했었죠. 그래서 오늘 다시 한번 재도전하도록 하겠습니다. 옷은 저는 개인적으로 이걸로 갈게요. 이게 좀 예뻐서. 자, 류현진 대 키쿠치 유세이. 경기 가보도록 하겠습니다. 지금 플레이 안 해본 게 디트로이트도 있고 오클라호마도 있고 필라델피아도 안 했고요. 캔자스 시티도 플레이 해야 되고요. 아직 꽤 많이 있어요.
Yusei Kikuchi gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher.
얼굴은 되게 앳되게 생겼는데 모델링은 또 앳되지가 않네요. 수염이 있어서 그런가?
Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Smith sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
잘 받아쳤는데 아쉽습니다.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick. And then tried to emerge.
And a fastball.
하이 패스트볼 자꾸 당하네.
Man is gone to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
다행히 저거 볼로 봤네요.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit
저거를 또 스트라이크 잡아주네. 스트라이크 존이 왔다 갔다 하네요.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Lifted down the line in left.
나이스.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
키쿠치가 공이 되게 좋네요.
Both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone.
나이스.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by
스프리트였네요.
pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
어.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up.
아.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
방망이 나가다가 멈춘다는 게 체크 스윙으로 맞아가지고.
So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93
번트를
miles
시도한다고?
an hour. Kind of a big, loopy overhand curve.
나이스.
Does have the hard strider and the changeup.
공하나의 아웃
Good
카운트.
athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early. He has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And that misses ball 1. One out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Too tight with that one.
야, 저거
3-0.
얘 또 스트라이크를 되게 안 잡아주네.
Three balls and a strike to count to Alex Smith.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you...
Well hit. Deep down the right field line.
오.
And that's going to wind up
위험했다.
looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The next 3-2. And he missed with that
아,
one.
저 코스를 이렇게 스트라이크를 안 잡아줘.
Here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of
아하.
having a guy with a two-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, one man out. High
나이스.
in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Smith is off of first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Back
Oh.
up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The catcher.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
No balls and 1 strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he turned this one around high and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Evan White. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. No balls and a strike to count.
잘 하고 있다가 갑자기.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1 and 2. Just hung in there on that one. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
야, 이건 정확히 들어가는데 안타를 맞네.
But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little
시애틀이랑 뭐가 안 맞나?
They're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more.
포수 말 들으면 안 되겠어.
Below the zone.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Now a curveball misses inside. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they
와,
don't want to walk the guy.
진짜 안 되네.
Base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still
아니,
need to make
류
a quality
갑자기
pitch.
왜 이러지?
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
아니야.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
3 runs already home here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
와,
Go on to first, and an important pitch there.
38개나 던졌어.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
역대 최악의 1회였네요.
By a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
잠깐만, 난이도 내가 안 바꿨나? 맞는데 둘 다 바꿨는데 아니 어떻게 여기 뭐 시애틀 메리너스 애들이 능력치가 더 안 좋은데 에인절스보다 훨씬 잘한 것 같네요.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Line drive to left.
Nice.
Down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And he is in there.
Batting eighth.
Left fielder really
first
never
baseman,
had a chance at that
number
one at all.
44.
It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots
아,
anyone would
여기서
feel good
또
about.
좌타자가 나오네.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean
오,
just off.
잘 커트.
He'll try again. 1-2, and it's fouled away.
아, 볼 카운트가 불리하니까 높은 공에 계속 나가네.
Again, a 1-2.
Ah.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
오,
Hernandez, the runner at third. Drury is over at second with 1 down in the inning. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he grooves the fastball there.
오,
This is
홈런.
to straightaway center field.
야,
This ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
와, 끈질긴 승부 그때.
So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
야, 진짜 토론토 경기할 때가 제일 극적인 것 같아.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
아, 이제 좀 부담 덜었네요. 투구수도 거의 류현진, 아, 투구수 거의 류현진이랑 따라왔는데.
White is under it. 2 gone.
왜 떴지 방금?
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He'll look
아,
to
아예
bounce
안
back
나왔구나.
after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the
아,
pitch.
아이.
Oh, and an ugly
좌타자로는
swing there.
아,
It's
치질
0-1.
못하겠어.
Fastball well outside.
아, 근데 키쿠치 공 좋네 진짜. 공이 좋네요.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer
아,
on that
그치.
one. 2
인제
balls and a strike.
류현진이랑 똑같아요. 류현진 1회에만 38개 던졌고. 더 던지게 해야 돼, 사실.
If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Looking to punch him out again.
아.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
그래도 일단
Next
동점으로
for Seattle,
따라갔습니다.
Brandon Bishop, as he'll get
류현진
his first
정신 차리고
opportunity in this one.
던져야죠.
Brandon Bishop.
First pitch fastball
나이스.
in there for a called strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit hard back
Ah.
up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Ryu comes set. Here it is on 0-1.
오, 뭐야.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly.
왜 이렇게 류현진 잘 두들겨 맞지?
Nobody out.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
바로 또 한 점 먹히네요.
So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on
전제
show.
하나
And
갈
as
걸
the
그랬다.
numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager, runner in scoring position with two guys.
더 이상의 실점은 안 되죠.
There to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Left side, but well fouled.
투심.
Full count still. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat
다행이다.
is the one that finally does it as he wears. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hey, you think the game plan is to
해줘야죠.
pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clear.
나이스.
Back in again.
방망이 끝에 걸리면서 중견수와 많다.
It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, number 13. Swung on and
오. 야, 씨. 여기서 또 그리엘 주니어가 홈런을 쳐주네요.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
토론토 경기가 엄청 치고받고 하네. 밀어가지고 그냥 넘겨버렸죠. 이쪽으로 딱 걸린 줄 알고 넘겨버리려고 그랬는데 훨씬 밑으로 떨어지는 볼이었네요. 슬라이더. 오늘은 꼭 키쿠치를 잡고 맙니다.
I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
가운데였는데.
Shallow right, giving chase his Henniger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
그래도 키쿠치도 공 꽤 많이 던지게 하고 있어요 지금.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young
60개
arm
채워야
you
되는데
might not be
키쿠치도.
too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit hard. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted down the line in
이건
left.
쳐줬어야 되는데
And this will wind up a foul ball.
이걸 놓치네요.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the
그래도
side. Jays strike for a couple as you get
역전
another
홈런.
look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 5-4 Toronto. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their
류현진이
opponent's
빨리
pitch
돌아와야
count. So
되는데
he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
아직
Good stuff, Heidi.
3회밖에 안 됐네.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
12.
in, Evan White.
5회까지 겨우
Follow up a
던지겠는데
double in
지금
his last
상황은.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Lifted into center field. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. He drew a walk his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he misses again, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
어허.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Striding into the box.
이렇게 류현진 왜 이렇게 안 되는지
And
모르겠네요.
first after the 2-out walk. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And as
오,
it turns out, the 2-out walk
다행이다.
doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's
한 해 한 해가 힘드네.
start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That's taken.
저거를
Now it's
스트라이크
0-2.
잡아줘?
I got the count 0-2.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the
이
second
순간
out.
가르나 했는데.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on
아,
well-executed pitches,
워낙 낮은
batters make
볼이었구나.
outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
From the stretch. High in the air.
오,
carrying
이거
to deep
넘어갔다.
center. Bishop ranging back to the track to the wall. And
야, 오늘
it's
왜 이렇게
gone
홈런
as
많이
they
나와?
add still another.
근데 이건 제대로 걸렸어요.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now 6-4.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in
디지오도
the
홈런이 잘
postseason,
나오네.
and he did right there.
Now batting, number 27.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
튀김가루님 안녕하세요.
Ball 2.
That's inside. Zero.
2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. Now a
나이스.
dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%.
뒤로
And as
빠졌으면
Dustin
대박인데.
Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Stepping in now, number 13. High in the air and deep.
또 넘어가나?
Smith racing back on the warning track.
와.
He makes the catch.
넘어가는 줄
A run
알았더니
for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up.
워닝
It's
트랙
the
앞에서
Blue
딱
Jays
잡히네요.
6 and the M's 4. Into the box, Brandon Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
2회만 더 던지면 이제 류현진 승리 투수 요건은 갖추는데.
Bishop.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue
뭐야?
to run downhill.
아, 잘못 눌렀어.
Will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyunjin Ryu.
아, 얘 뭐냐?
So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go
모르고
down as one of his
푸딘
better
더 게임
outings.
눌러버렸어. 아, 이런 실수를. 몸풀기 한다는 게 그만.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece
류현진을
of it as it's
강판시켜버렸네요.
fouled back.
아, 오늘 뭔가가 좀 계속 꼬이네요.
And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's
아,
Deep
류현진
Gordon
그래도
now, 1 for 2.
승리 투수
Grounded
요건은
out
갖추고
for
있었는데.
and followed that with a base hit. In there for strike 1,
일단
0-1.
얘가 지금 몸이 안 풀린
4
상태에서
runs,
던져야
5
되니까.
hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this
어?
point. Hit out toward second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, how frustrating is that right
복수
there?
복수전이었는데 좀 전에 제가 키를 잘못 눌러가지고 강제 강판 당했네요. 근데 사실 류현진도 4회인데 80개 가까이 공을 던져가지고
Strike taken, the throw. And
아.
a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
왜 이러냐.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And this ball runs away for ball 2.
스트라이크 안
2-1.
주네.
Benone, just 24 years of age. He was a 9th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
So he punches
나
him out
정도기요.
looking at the fastball. Malik Smith becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
오,
Hit hard to the right, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Slap hard the opposite way.
오,
And he'll get
다행히
there in plenty of
다행히
time to put this one
무실점으로.
away, and that ends. In now, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
그러면 근데 키쿠치는 아직 강판이 안
Ready with the
당했어요.
first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't
아,
quite catch
제가
the bottom of the
류현진
zone.
버튼을 잘못 눌러가지고 불펜에서 몸풀기 한다는 게 푸딘 더 게임 눌러가지고 오늘 좀 심판이 이상하네. 이 게임은 저거를 또 보여줬어요.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Line hard
나이스.
toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1
이루까지는
for 3
안
games
되죠.
so far. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do
아마
a
근데
nice job
6실점
of
한
getting it
게
back in quickly.
홈런으로
There's
맞아서
another
그런 거 아닐까요?
line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they have an
강판 당하네요.
unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Matt McGill takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and 1 strike. Grichuk on at first, nobody out.
원래는 사실 복수전으로 하려고 그랬는데
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room will be in order after that.
시애틀을
It's 0-2
이기는 걸로
now.
만족해야겠네요.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
아니, 선발보다 어떻게
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
트래비스 여기서 홈런 하나 딱 쳐주면 좋은데. 나이스.
The other way to left center. And this will
이거는
be
홈까지
just what the
가능하죠.
manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The runner from
대타
first crosses the
깔끔하게
plate. That makes it
성공했네요.
7-4.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez.
나이스.
Line
아,
drive,
근데
and
이건
it's a base hit into center field.
트래비스가 달리기가 느려서 들어온 100%
And the
아웃이기
runner from
때문에 뛰면
second
안
will
됩니다.
stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting. Number 9.
Boy, there's a bullet base
쟤도
hit right
공은
there.
빠른데
You have to
지금
hold
가운데로
there.
공이
Make
몰리기
sure that gets
시작했어요.
down
계속
and isn't
두들겨
caught for a
맞으니까.
line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he
잠깐만,
wants to get a
여기서-
ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
바꿔줍시다.
Your
Reese
attention,
McGuire
please.
will look to provide a little
Pinch hitting
punch
for the
off
Blue
the bench as he'll hit with runners at
Number
the
10.
corners and 1 out in the inning.
맞죠? 포수. 아, 포수 맞네.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
아,
1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking
아,
slider
같은
that
코스에 또
time.
계속
That
당하는 거야.
was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
This is line to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double.
그래도
Middle of the afternoon here at
트래비스
T-Mobile
쇼가
Park. It's the Blue Jays 7.
적시타 하나 쳐줘가지고
Your
Reese
attention,
McGuire
please.
will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching. Number 10.
And that misses for ball 1. Weak roller right side. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
가운데로 몰렸어요.
Coming to the plate now, Evan White. Sam Gaviglio enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 43.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Gaviglio is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to
Nice.
being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff in
오,
your
좋아.
The play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Kevin Biggio.
Leading up for Toronto. The
First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin
Fouled
Biggio.
off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And
Ah.
he struck out again. That's the 3rd
아,
time he's
저거에
gone down
자꾸
on
당하네요.
strikes in this one. Stepping into
Now
the
batting,
box, Vladimir
number
Guerrero
27.
Jr. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
완전 볼이었네.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. The left
Ready now, number 13. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
변화구였네요.
Throw in
한가운데
time,
직구인
and
줄
the side is
알았는데
retired.
치는 순간 툭 떨어져서 방망이 툭 맞네.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Lewis, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Ripped on the ground
Nice.
first. Tellez has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Standing in, Dylan Moore. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now.
류현진도 슬라이더 하나 딱 잡고 있었으면 참 좋았을 텐데.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
오 뭐야?
Deep to straightaway right field. Richard looks up.
아 슬라이더 너무 남발했더니 노렸나? 노린 것 같아요 저거는.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters aren't point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Looped out toward third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo
엄청 큰
home run.
홈런이네. 아 이게 왜일까요? 시애틀전만 하면 제가 고전하는 이유가 시애틀이 그렇게 능력치가 높진 않은데 이 상성이 있나 진짜.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
직구인 줄 알았더니 쿼터였어요 저게.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes.
그러게요. 이렇게 또 5실점을. 최근에 근데 진짜 한두 점으로 끝내는 적이 없어요. 이기더라도 진짜 엄청 대량 실점하고 이기니까.
And that misses 1-1.
제가 갑자기 텐션이 올랐나? 왜 이렇게 공이 더 빨라진 것 같죠?
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
나 또 몸풀기 해야 될 것 같은데.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see
일단
if he has the
좌완
same
우완
approach
하나씩
this
몸풀기
evening.
하고.
Ball one as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
트래비스 쇼가 여기서 홈런 하나 쳐주면 딱 좋은데.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it,
오히려
that's pretty
지금
much
얘가
unhittable.
키쿠치보다 공이 더 좋은 것 같은데?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Seager
아,
trying to
안타
get
냈으면
there.
대박인데.
Just foul.
수비 시프트가 다 우측으로 쏠려 있어요.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is
그
retired.
커터 되게 느리게 오는 것 같은 커터에 당하네.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Line to the right center.
나이스.
This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
얘가 딱 8회까지만 버텨주면 되는데.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1-1 strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most
오,
catchers go for
아슬아슬했다.
the same location over and over and over. How about it?
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
오,
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't
나이스.
throw the ball right by him right now.
Fielded cleanly, and that will.
의외로 되게 잘 던져주고 있어요.
1-2-3 go the Mariners. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez.
Altavilla.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Smith, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
난 잡는 줄 알았네.
And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here comes the first pitch.
저런 거에
Swing and a
나가면
miss,
안 되는데.
0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
하이패스트는 스트라이크라고 할지라도 그냥 치지 말아야겠다. 자꾸 하이패스트 볼에 손이 가네.
First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
체인지업이었네.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the
오,
count
잘
moves
참았어.
full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Line towards center field. Bishop is there, 2 gone.
아, 8구까지 갔었는데 아쉽네요.
Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
비지오도 홈런 가능성이 있기 때문에 홈런 한번 기대해 봐야겠어요.
He's set. Here it comes.
오!
And this one gets away.
와일드 피치, 이건
This
3루까지.
throw will go to third, and he's going to make it
아무리
up to third here
느려도
as he
저거는
advances
세일입니다,
on the
무조건.
wild pitch.
That
저
could be
정도
a
볼
tough read
빠지면
as a
무조건
runner on
달려야 돼요.
second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet
아,
away.
And he
가운데였는데.
fouls this one off. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the
아.
pitch. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game.
똑같은 코스로 또 던질 줄이야.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right
Ah.
there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ryan Dahl is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 61, Ryan Dahl.
한 해 한 해가
Here's
진짜
the first
쉽지가
pitch to
않네요.
him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a changeup is bounced
나이스.
to second. To second for 1. On to first, but not in
어,
time as
저
he's in
세이브야?
there ahead of the throw. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Lewis. Couple of walks for him thus far. Hit on
이거는
the ground
100%
to short.
경사를 잡아야지.
Played on the backhand.
그렇지.
On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there.
저런 깊은
They're
태클
down
해도 되나?
7-5. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
나이스 불개주.
Leap, but he can't bring it down.
이거
Base hit.
2루까지는 못 가죠.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4.
오, 여기서 또 홈런이.
Ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
오늘 홈런 2개죠.
So a
Gurriel
two-run
Jr.
shot to left center, his second of the game, as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out.
이러면은 뭐 마무리 안 올려도 되겠는데?
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third.
나이스.
Too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield
야, 이런
single
안타가 또.
nonetheless.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. One there. With no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
그래도 발은 빨라서 병살은 명했네요.
Now is the designated hitter, Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3. Now the 3-0 offering, and it's fouled away. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
In now, Rowdy Tellez. Bishop moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third.
아, 뛰어도 될 만했는데.
But retreats back to second safely. Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up. At the plate, Dylan Moore. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. So 1-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
자. 삼진이 제일 좋은 시나리오인데.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Takes this the other way to right, and he drops it.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees. And a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole.
Oh.
Nothing you can do.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that misses as well, 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling.
또 마지막에 왜 이럴까?
It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Only
번트
played at
이상하게?
first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The left fielder, number
Standing in, Malik Smith. Tim Mesa comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
number 58. Tim
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for
저걸 또
ball
스트라이크
one.
안 주네.
That's popped
좋아,
up.
좋아, 좋아, 좋아.
Biggio into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
the batter.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their
야,
final out here in the
한가운데
ninth.
실투였는데.
0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now
나이스.
swing, he pops him up, and this should do it. Bichette is there to make the catch. and
와,
the
진짜
ball game is over.
오늘은
Wow, you don't see a closer finish.
제구가 잘 안 된 날이네요. 김광현도 그랬고 류현진도 그랬고 오늘은 양 게임 다 투수 내용이 불만족스러웠네요.
The Blue Jays
이기긴 했는데
slugged their way
좀
to
찝찝합니다.
victory with 15 hits. Thomas
어쨌든 뭐
Pannone is credited with the
지난번에
win.
시애틀한테
Yusei
졌다가
Kikuchi was hit hard to the
복수한
tune of
걸로
7 earned as he
만족을
takes
해야죠.
the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan
자,
Plesac,
이렇게
Matt
해서
Watney down on the
MLB
field,
더
and the
쇼
rest of
1부
our crew. I'm Matt
토론토
Vasgersian.
류현진대
Thanks for watching MLB
시애틀
Network.
키쿠치 유세이 경기 플레이 한번 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.